Okay, so the first thing we need to do is decide which item we want to import into Vtuber Plus. If you're talented or you've got a bit of know-how on modeling and texturing, you could make your own model using something like Blender. If you don't quite have that knowledge or you don't have that experience or ability, you can find plenty of free assets online and simply import those into Vtuber Plus instead. A website that I found that is really good for this is a website called TurboSquid. And having a look through here, I found that there's this nice little traffic cone, and I think that I would like to import that into Vtuber Plus and have it as a throwable item. So that's what we're going to do. Once you've downloaded your item, you may have several files, or you may only have one file, maybe two files. This would include the FBX file usually, as well as some textures. The other thing that I want to do is have a squeaky traffic cone, so when it hits us in Vtuber Plus, it makes a squeaky sound. So these are my files that I have here. The next thing that we want to do is start Unity. So within the Unity hub, click on New Project and give it a name. I'm going to call this VTBP. And then click on Create Project. It'll take a little while to do, but once it's finished loading, we can then begin to start the process. Once Unity has started, you need to go to the Vtuber Plus directory that you have on your computer, and you will find there is a folder here called Vtuber Plus Extras. If you go into here, you'll find a Unity package. It'll be called something along the lines of Vtuber Plus SDK. What we're going to do is just drag that into the assets pane in Unity. You have a little pop-up box just confirming the things that you're going to be importing. Just click on the import button. You'll get a little loading bar as the items are imported, but that should then come in without a problem. And you will notice that you now have a new option menu at the top, which contains certain options here for Vtuber Plus. The next thing we're going to do is go to our model and textures. We're going to highlight them and drag them into the assets pane in Unity. Once we have those in there, find the model that you want to import into Vtuber Plus and just drag it into the scene like this. Something you'll notice is that a lot of assets that you may find online will come with extra things that we don't need. As an example, this one comes with a camera. So from the hierarchy, I'm going to highlight the camera and I'm going to right click. I'm going to choose delete. The next thing I'm going to do is click on our traffic cone model, and I'm going to click on the Vtuber Plus menu button, and then click on Convert to Throw Item. Now I've clicked on Convert to Throw Item, we have some new panels here on the right side of the screen. One of these will say Mesh. What we'll need to do is click on this little circle button on Mesh, and then choose our traffic cone. Because we want our traffic cone to squeak when it hits us, we need to find our sound file and click on it. On the right pane, you will see an option here called Preload Audio Data. You want to tick this. Sometimes if you don't, it can cause a few problems in that the item won't squeak when it hits you. So I found that ticking this box really helps. The next thing we want to do is click on our traffic cone from our assets list hierarchy on the side. Click on Vtuber Plus and then export asset. Once we do that, we can export it. I find that the best place to put these into is straight into the Vtuber Plus directory. So if you find your Vtuber Plus directory, go to Vtuber Plus data, and then go to user item, and then wherever you want to put it. So in this case, we're going to choose throw item, and then we're going to save it here. I already have this file saved because I tested this tutorial just to make sure I wasn't going to give any wrong advice. So we're going to overwrite it. You'll get a loading bar that'll give you the status of the export. It shouldn't take too long, and once it's done, you'll get a nice little pop-up box that says asset exported successfully. Now click on OK. Now that we have our asset, we can go to Vtuber Plus and set it up in there. Okay, so now we've started Vtuber Plus. What you can do is you can click on items and click on reload items. You'll only need to do this if you started Vtuber Plus before you put the export in. If you didn't already have Vtuber Plus open, you won't need to reload the items. It should be fine. If you click on item adjustments, over here on the right side, you should be able to find the item that you imported, which I have here. You can change the audio volume, or you can change the scale and things like that if you need to do so. To test my item, I'm going to set up an item reward. In fact, I've already set this up. My reward is a throw. The item is custom only, and I've chosen my traffic cone here. I decided to name my item traffic cone. The command that I'm going to use to test this item is !test. And I've also ticked this box here which says is chat command. And of course, if this is your first time adding one, you'll need to click on the add button down here. Now we can test our traffic cone. I'm going to go to OBS and I'm going to do !test, and we'll see if it works. See, we have the traffic cone thrown at us. Do it again. So there we have it. That is how you create your own custom throwable items for Vtuber Plus. If you found this tutorial helpful, please do like and subscribe, especially if you'd like to see more tutorials of this nature in the future. I'm quite new to VTubing, but I have learned an awful lot and I look forward to sharing that knowledge with other VTubers out there or people who are just starting. Of course, you can also catch me on Twitch under the name Craven Coyote if you'd like to come out and have a chat sometime. Until then, take care of yourselves and I'll see you soon.